Hello and welcome to Rock Talk, Round Rock ISD's live roundtable discussion where we talk about topics that are of interest to our parents. Joining me today are one amazing counselor and one amazing administrative professional from our district with counseling experience. I have Charlotte Justice, the counselor at Laurel Mountain Elementary School, and Nanette Deacon, the associate principal at Cedar Ridge, who also brings in that counseling lens because of her most recent experience before taking on the job as associate principal at Cedar Ridge was as a counselor. Thank you for joining us at Rock Talk.
Thank you.
So today's topic is a very important topic for many of our parents and for many of our staff and people across the nation, and it's bullying. What we want to do is talk about what parents can do in dealing with these issues with our school. So I'm going to start with you, Charlotte. At the elementary school, how are we being proactive with students and with parents and making sure their concerns are addressed when it comes to bullying?
Well, there's several catch programs that we have that can help support students. We have school-wide expectations in all of our common areas, like the cafeteria, the hallway, the classroom, as well as every classroom. Every student has school-wide guidance programs, so the counselor will go in and teach and support what the teacher is teaching about citizenship, being a good person, pro-social skills, and such.
So Charlotte, in elementary school, just with students being so young, I know that some of the concern from parents or some of the information that might need to go to parents is just what are some of the warning signs for a child that there is a problem at school? What would you describe as sort of those things that parents should look out for?
A lot of times what we'll see is that a child maybe has a change in their behavior. Maybe they have a change in hygiene habits or sleep patterns. Maybe they're complaining of more physical symptoms like headaches or stomach aches. Or they might complain of not wanting to go to school, resistance to wanting to come into the building, or more conflict with peers. Those might be some signs that something is going on that they might need support.
And then that from a secondary perspective, being at a high school, I know that the biggest concern that a parent have, or the first step in their mind, given how large high schools are, is what do I do as a parent if I believe that my student is involved in a situation where there's bullying. Give some tips or some advice for what a parent can do to be proactive in working with the school.
The first thing I think would be to acknowledge your student's concern, complaint, and then communicate with the school. High schools are set up with an assistant principal and a counselor working together, and meet regularly to review the students in their alpha list. And so communication either through email or a phone call to either your student's counselor or your student's administrator will begin the ball rolling for us to investigate what's going on.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today and being a part of our experiment still of sort. This is episode 3 of Rock Talk. We hope that parents find it very useful, and we appreciate your expert knowledge and working with our students.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.